Hey folks, it's Frithgar here, how you doing? Welcome back to Jurassic World Evolution, and we have just landed in our new park where we have minus $1 million. I mean, yes, I know that says 900 and... Okay, well, it is rapidly becoming minus $1 million because the money is going up, not down, which I'm kind of guessing is not really a good thing. We need to be able to do something with. So we got the Innovation Center right here. I've never used one of these.
Look, personally, I don't care how many buildings we have. But I learned a long time ago that less is never more. Huh? More is more. So make more, okay?
Really starting to dislike that guy. There are 3 division-specific operations buildings: Science Center, Innovation Center, and Security Center. Visitor centers give you revenue based on your reputation with that division. You can build multiple visitor centers of the same type to receive even more revenue. We haven't actually built any of them. We did get, I think we unlocked like the science one, but we haven't done anything else. So what we're going to have to do is we're going to demolish this one right here, and that is going. That is going to give us $1.1 million. That seems to be the way forward. Now, we've got the arcade, we've got the restaurant, we've got the fast food, the bar, emergency shelter over there, fossil zone 1, toy shop 1, clothes shop, gift shop. Right, they're all ones. I've got the arrival point there, and that goes off way out there. So we do have guests that can turn up. Currently, we don't have any guests. Monorail, incomplete track. So that one goes up to there and then it stops. So we won't do anything with the monorail. We're not going to move that one, I don't think. Right, of course the next. Oh no, we've got a Hammond Creation Lab. Right, that is absolutely marvelous as far as I'm concerned. Absolutely marvelous. I want power. And I want pylons, and then I want to take this pylon here. I want to build it down there. Outside buildable area. Oh, come on round. And join you in there like that. Right, so I've got 115,000. I've got the Hammond Creation Lab. That one there is currently offline. That's fine. Of course, now I need an enclosure, and I would like to do it with fence. Electrified steel fence is rather expensive. I'm losing 15,000 per minute at the moment, so I think we're just going to have to do light steel fence because it's cheapest. Well, let's see. A stretch of that down to there is 13.3. A stretch of this down to there is 20 grand. No, we cannot afford to put a stretch of that around. I don't think we can even afford to put a stretch of this around. We're going to have to go for a straight line, and we're going to have to make a very small park. Right, let's come up to that point. And you down to there. Get to that point there. Right, so I've got 14 grand left. Can I incubate a dinosaur with 14,000? 47,000. That's got a modified genome. Let's try going back into here, and that's the basic one, isn't it? This one here. There, apply gene. So that comes right down. It's down to 40,000. This one here, apply gene, is now down to 33,000. That one, lifespan is down again. That's down to 30 grand. Right, so we're just 30 grand on there. It's still too expensive. We've only got 4,000. But things is looking a bit better. That one over there, substation, is 20,000. Right, that's too expensive as well. We're going to have to sell something else. How much is it if I sell that one? It does ask you, doesn't it? If I go up here and I demolish a section of the monorail, what does that get me? I just demolish a piece of it. That got me quite a big chunk of cash, actually. Alright, we can demolish the monorail and we will build this one back up later. And remove that one. That is 60 grand. Then remove this one for another 150. That's giving me 200,000. I can upgrade this later. I'm not going to at the moment. We're going to go there. We're going to go to power. Actually, we're going to ignore that for a second, and we're going to come down here, and we're going to go incubate dinosaur. Right, that one is 30 grand. Incubate. Let's get a couple of these going. We need a couple of small Struthiomimus just to start things off. And then once we've done that, once we've got some Struthiomimus up and running, then we can start worrying about some of the bigger boys' toys. Let me have a look at that one. Right, so I've got a substation that I can put in. That substation up there seems to be bigger than this one down here. It seems to be considerably bigger. Why is it such a big substation? I do not understand. Right, well, I don't actually want to bring this down here because I want to extend that fence out later on. So I'm going to put this one over here and do that. And then well, actually, I think the quickest way to do it is to join that into there, like that. Right, so now I got power. Go to the Hammond Creation Lab. We have our first 2 dinosaurs to release. Let me get these out into the park a minute, and then I'll also get my great book of names, and we can start naming them. To start things off, we have Connor, the Struthiomimus, and we have Devansh Mahajan, the Struthiomimus. So there is our first 2 dinosaurs. I got 120,000 left. My park rating has already gone up to 1 and a bit stars. I need to get a feeder going in here before I can do anything else. So I need enclosure. Ground herbivore feeder is 150. I'm still losing money. Right, that's not good. I love the way that this is set out. This is really good. I'm really liking this. That one is gaining me 19 per minute. We're selling ammonites for... okay, we can do that. That one's working. This one is making us nothing at all. Dino slop. Right, well, that's currently on 0. That's not doing anything at all. This one here, the fast food, is 25 per minute. Dino bites. Now, I'd like to go this one, the dino dish, and then bump that up to... let's go to 10, 12 maybe. It's getting 13 guests coming in. 14, 15. I think I did 15 last time. It was like 2.5 times what we pay for it. Seems to work. So that's getting us 113 a minute on that one. And then we can go to this restaurant here. And so we got Snackosaurus, Jurassic Nom, Giganto Steak. So let's go to Jurassic Nom and we sell that one. I'm going to go double on this one. We go 20, I think. So that one is... right, well, the price has gone down a little bit. So if I drop that down, 19, go to 18. So the same price as what I'm selling the other one for. 120 a minute on there, which I think might actually work. So yeah, it's roughly 120 a minute, and then this one here is 170 a minute, so we're actually doing better on that one than we are on this one. Restaurant here is 119. Okay, that'll work. Yeah, we'll stick that one on there. And then arcade over here, retro, current gen, next gen. All right, we go current gen gaming, and we definitely want to bump that up a little bit. I'd say $12. We'll stick to... yeah, let's stick to $12 on that one. So that's bumped up a little bit of cash income on there. Gift shop in here. 20 at the moment. The lunchbox. Yeah, see, I don't... Barbasol. I was asking what this was. In the very first one, he had a canister of Barbasol. Thank you to everybody that told me about this. I'd completely forgotten. Nedry, at the very beginning, he had the canister of Barbasol as the shaving cream. And then he went and stuck it on that piece of pie at the side. I was more horrified. Of all of the Jurassic films, I was more horrified by him putting that shaving foam on that piece of delicious-looking pie than I was by any other thing that happened in any of the game, right? That I was horrified by, but we're selling Barbasol. Definitely going to sell that. I'm going to sell those at 15 a pop, I think. Set that to there. Right, is this a storm? No, it's not a storm, else it would have said storm. It would have, we don't actually have the storm warning system, but it would have said, and look, our money is going up. Our money is actually increasing, which is good because I need to get a feeder in for these guys over here. So we're going to do that next. We're going to go there, ground herbivore feeder, and I'm going to drop that one over there in front of them, like that. Right, click on that one. Right. So that is going to get more people going in there and looking at those. Okay, clothes shop. Let's have a look at you and see what you're doing. You're making 0. You're not doing anything at all. Nobody's going in there. Nobody's interested. I'm just going to leave the clothes shop for a minute. Toy shop, what about you? Buying for 2, selling for 4. Well, actually, that one we might be able to make a bit. Dino stickers, Dino plushie, Arcesaurus. I'm going to go for the Arcesaurus. I'm not actually going to sell it at a loss. I'm going to go to 24 on that one. That gives me 134 income. Whereas if I go for the Dino plushie and I reduce that price down to 15, gives me 181. Alright, we'll go for the Dino plushie then. Fine, you persuaded me. And then the fossil zone here. Ah, right. Now we're making... I already set that one up a little bit, didn't I? So we've got... you know what? I think more people would be interested in buying a claw than they would be in buying anything else. So let's bring that one up. That one can go to 20. There. I don't think that's too bad. It's a little bit of profit. It's not double. It's not even close to double. But I still think that people would want to buy claws. I'd want to buy a claw. I mean, if I was there. Right.
I'd strongly suggest you consider taking this contract.
Build, connect, and power a fossil center. Accept.
I always make sure that Blue has what she needs. This creates a bond between us which can come in very handy when you're dealing with an unpredictable animal that can, if desires, swallow you whole. So if buildings are missing in your facility, get that squared away ASAP.
That's what I'm looking at doing. We need to have a ranger station, a fossil center. Ranger station, I would say, is actually the most important one to get at the moment. Now, I got 50,000, so I do have enough to get another Struthiomimus, but I actually have enough now to go in and see. We're up to 16,000 a minute. We're already making a profit. Okay, I actually have enough to boost this up. So, lifespan 9. Rating, lifespan 15. So we're going to apply that gene right there. And then resilience 1, that is resilience 5. That one there is resilience and lifespan. I'm going to apply that one as well. That puts it up to a 43,000. Remember, we did take off quite a few bits on here. The shark gene seems to be the best all the way through. Lifespan 11 on that one. Whereas this one, defense goes up, and that's resilience. The rating also goes up considerably, and we want rating on these, don't we? That's 6%. Those don't do anything, so that's 12% rating. It is minus 11% on the viability, which is not great. We can come back through here, and then we go here. That is plus 25% if we have either the arid or the savanna. I'm going for the arid pattern on this one. That is going to knock off some more viability, but it's improving the rating. So we're going to apply that gene as well. We're now down to 62%, which isn't great. But we can come out of there a minute. And I'm also going to come out of there, and I'm going to go into this one here. I got 76,000. And upgrade. So incubation speed, success rate, hatchery capacity. I can add an extra slot if I want to. There's 20,000. That is 40 grand to put that one in. The success rate. That upgrades it by 20%. So over here, incubate the dinosaur. That one there is 62% viability. If I come out of there and I go into this one, and then I add in the success rate 2 for 40 grand. It is a bit expensive, admittedly. Then we look back into here. I can't currently afford it because that one is 58,000, so we've got to wait. But that is now 62 plus 20%. I don't know what that actually means. I don't understand what that means. That means something else, and I don't get it. I'd like to understand it. I really would. I really would like to understand it. I would. Please help me to understand. Help me to help you. Help me help you. That's all I'm asking. Why have I got people walking around over here? Oh, they're coming round to the Hammond Creation Lab, round that side. We will make this pen bigger. That's going to be another thing that we're going to do. We're on 55,000. I'd like to bring that out, and I'd also like... Well, actually, I don't need to electrify this fence, do I? Because this is just herbivores. They'll be fine. But I will bring the fence all the way out to the edge of the footpath, all the way around. Except for... I'm going to put a viewing tower in here somewhere as well. That would be good. Right, now we can do this. Incubate dinosaur, and then we go to the Struthiomimus and incubate. So this is... It's not actually telling me what it is. It's 62% plus 20. It's not giving me, like, the overall... number. I want the overall number. Wish it would. I wish it would help me out a little. I just want you to help me out a little bit. That's all. That's 150 grand there. That were gyro station. Ooh, yeah, we can research that one. That is on our to-do list. But no, I can go to fences. I can go to light fences. I need a gate. I do need to get a gate going. I'll take that one. Apparently that is obstructed. Why are you obstructed? Obstructed with what? Oh, I can go on the inside, but I can't go outside there. I'll have to delete that one. Right. Go here, release dinosaur, and we've got our next Struthiomimus. So let me just get my next name. And that actually looks very cool. That pattern. That pattern looks very cool. Right, okay, I've just had to redo it because the last one was a repeat of one of the two that I've already got in here, which I think is a bit much. We're not going to do that. So this next one is Miss Pelt. Go to there. Miss Pelt. There we go. Right, there is our third Struthiomimus. Up and running, and we've got more people coming through the center. Everybody is happy. People are liking this. This is a good thing. I'm going to remove that little piece of fence right there, and then I'm going to go here, and I'm going to hope that I can build this fence back before those little brutes go running off into the wide blue yonder. I see. That's why it's obstructed. Bring it out like that. Right, so then I can bring it up to here. And I can go over this way. Like that. What I'm going to do, though, is I am just going to put a temporary fence on there while I'm building this. So I've got a much bigger enclosure now, if I bring this all the way around over here, like this. That one out there. And along there. We'll worry about the viewing platform a little bit later on. Too expensive. 10, 11. There we go. 13,000. Right, now I've run out of money again. I got to wait for a bit more. But I do have these. I've got 3 of them in here now. Miss Pelt there running around. Connor running around. And Devansh Mahajan. What are we doing with all of these? Are we making more money? This one's not making anything at all. I don't get it. Why aren't you coming into this one? What's wrong with my clothing shop? The food, everybody wants food. They're all rushing into the food shop. And, I mean, people are walking past them all. So it does kind of make a bit of sense. But, yeah, at the same time, it doesn't make any sense whatsoever. They're coming up here to the power station. There isn't really a lot for you to see up that side. So let's come back down here. I'm on 25,000. I'm going to build another one. I'm going to make another. I'm going to build another one in the lab. That's what we're going to do. So it's 58,200. When I've got the money, I will build another one of them. Can I remove, say, one of those power lines? Don't think I want to, actually. Don't think that's something we want to do right now. Right, we've got the emergency shelter there. Oh, it's a large substation. That's why. I understand now. That makes perfect sense. This one over here, the arrival point, I can close the park. I don't really want to do that, though. That's not something that I'm planning to do anytime soon. Let's have a little look around and see where else we can build. So you can build the park quite big, actually. You've got a big area up here that you can build. Can't do much down here, and down here. But this area over here, this is another building area that we can use down here, which is very cool. One thing that I don't think is in the game at the moment is the Mosasaur. Is it Mosasaur or Mosasaurus? Whichever it is, the big thing in the water. In here. I want those. I want those added to the game. I want water dinosaurs. I want plesiosaurs in the water, and like the Loch Ness Monster type ones. And there's other things that I want as well. I have so many dreams. So many awesome dreams. Right, let's try another one of these. Hopefully this one is also going to be successful. So I'm just going to sit and wait and watch. And I'm also generating another number. And this number is... Seriously? It's supposed to be random number generation, and it's just repeated the same name twice. Connor, your name has now been drawn 3 times for 4 dinosaurs. That's ridiculous. Right, let's try that one then. That is Tyree. There we go. Release dinosaur. That one was successful. So we can bring out this next one here with the same pattern on it. I love this pattern. This pattern is actually very, very cool as far as dinosaurs go. So we've got lovely little Struthiomimus there with this glorious pattern. And we've got Tyree running around the park now. There we go. Beautiful. So I'm using Google. You go to Google and you type in random number, and it gives you a random number generation just at the top of the search thing, and you can have a minimum and a maximum number, and you hit generate. 3 out of 4 came up with number 19, which is Connor's number. So yeah, that's why I've had to redraw. But I do find that quite amusing. I suppose it does prove that it's randomly, it's genuinely random, because to get, if it wasn't genuinely random, you'd probably get it more spread out, and that's not really a thing that you want. But anyway, I digress. Let us go back to the enclosures over here, and we do need to make a ranger station. That is quite important that we get a ranger station built fairly soon. I'm going to build that one up to there, and it's going to come across to there, and it's going to come down there like that. Right, that bit's done. So then I can go here and I can demolish that bit. And we do get some refunds with the fences as well, which is good. Okay, we've got a much bigger paddock here now. Do I have... Right, yeah, that's all in there. That's all good. Okay, a much bigger paddock. I'll worry about moving the stuff on the other side another time. I'm not going to worry about it right now. And with this bigger paddock, I'm kind of thinking that the ranger station is the most important one, because that is going to allow me to do stuff over there. 100,000. What are the other dinosaurs? Now, that one there is 280. This one, we wouldn't even put that in there anyway, so that's not an option. 222. Draco Rex, sorry, is 150. We've got a Dilo over here. There's a Dilophosaurus. That's 500,000. The Chunking there is 275. That's 210. Now, these here, none of these are actually ready. We've got a Velociraptor over there. And I got more. Look at all these extra dinosaurs that we can get. This is fantastic. All these extra things that we'll be able to get in here. This is just awesome. Absolutely awesome. Back. Previous tab. Next tab. Sort alphabetically. Next tab? What's next? Oh, right. Just moves these. 50% genome required to unlock this dinosaur. There. Okay. So, really, we can go... That one's 222. And I have modified that genome a bit. And then we've got the Draco Rex as well. That one's only 150. We'd have more chance of getting that one. And we've actually... You know what? I'm going to wait for the Draco Rex, and we're going to get that one. And I'm hoping that's going to boost the income of the park a bit more, so that I can help out with other things as well. Incubate. Please work. For goodness sake, please work. It's going to be really bad if this one fails. Just sitting here, staring at my Draco Rex. Incubating away. So far, so good. Money's up to 35 grand. So we're getting closer. Closer. 40 grand now. If we could just multiply that by 10, we'll be laughing all the way to the bank. Fossil Center will get us a 150 grand boost, which would be good. Here we go. Draco Rex is done. Right, that one can be released. That's the next little dinosaur. This one's got no modifications or anything, so he is a little bit cheaper. I'm wondering if I should go back to Triceratops and remove any modifications on that one as well. Apparently these guys can be a little bit picky, so I might need to get another one in here soon-ish, just to help him out a little bit. We'll see. He's doing his little roaring thing. Just saying hello.
We are pleased to welcome a Draco Rex to the park.
Draco Rex. Okay, so he's fine with that. Social group needs to be 2 to 8. Ideal population 2 to 12. Grassland and forest, he wants some of each. So he's fine with grassland and forest. We got water, we got food. Really just wants a buddy. This one here is called Silver Wolf. Hang on, let me just check that number. Silver Wolf 187. Silver Wolf 187. There we go. Welcome to the park, Silver Wolf 187. And I've already got 105,000. How well is that feeder doing? I've reserved 8 to 10. Okay, we're all right on the feeder at the moment. And because I've got a different dinosaur out here that's already boosting up this one right here. 5 dinosaurs, poor variety dinosaur rating. Facility rating is 5 stars. That is fantastic. Isla Pina unlock with a 3-star island rating. Coastal, unlock with a 5-star. Coastal? What's coastal? Does anybody know what coastal is? Please tell me what coastal is. I really want to know. That one there. Authenticity 14. Modifications 8. Combat infamy. Variety penalty minus 29. Well, that's not good. This one here. Guest injuries none. Shelter protection great. Food. Everything is pretty good in there. Dinosaur visibility isn't wonderful, but yeah, overall, everybody's pretty happy. And we don't seem to have the major storms going on either, which again is a bonus. We go back into here and we'll incubate another one of these. Well, actually, no, I wanted to have a look at the trike here a minute, and I want to modify the genome, see if I can put that. I know that that's like boosting the dinosaur rating. That goes 287. Okay, that's quite a change, that one is. This one here hasn't been altered at all, and neither is that one. So really it's just that is putting it at 287, whereas if we put it to here, what is the rating? Rating is 38, that rating is 45, so it doesn't really need to be all that dramatic, does it? So 230 to get the Triceratops if we decide to go for it. I got 225 at the moment. I'm going to go for another Dracorex because it does need a partner, and so we want to keep them happy. And then we can allow the park, the numbers and stuff to keep building. Here we go.
We've got a new offer here that you should definitely look over.
Oh, I'm going to look over that one. Prevent any power outages occurring for 10 continuous minutes. Now that, I think we have a good chance of.
I don't like it when the power goes out.
Yeah, I'll bet you don't. Build, connect, and power the Fossil Center. The Fossil Center is the other one that it's one of the ones. Expedition Fossil there's 400,000 to build. Each of these is 400,000. This is the problem. Ranger Station is actually the one that I think we need first so that we can start replenishing some of these feeders and stuff like that. So I think really we're going to have to try to get that one first, and then we can work on getting some of the others. However, the speed that the money is coming up now is starting to get a bit more impressive. We have another dinosaur ready to release. Let's see what he's going to be called. There we go, and I'm having a look. That one is On the Road. Hang on a minute. On the Road. Come on. Go if you just go through that, you're alright. Alright, stop showing off. You go and see your buddy in just a minute. There we go, right. Dracorex number 2 is On, and the Road is one word, like that. There we go. On the Road is our next dinosaur. So we've got On the Road and Silverwolf 187 for our Dracorexes. Then we got Connor, Devansh, Tyree, and didn't I have 4 of those? I thought I had 4 of those. Connor, Devansh. Oh, Miss Pelt is the other one. There, we got Miss Pelt over there. Right, so we got 4 dinosaurs over there. Now, dinosaur visibility is not great. You know, we're losing a few points for dinosaur visibility. So what I was thinking, I know that we're up to 230, so we're getting closer to our ranger station. I'm actually thinking that it would be pretty cool if we were to put this one in here. Built too close to dinosaur. Oh, there's a dinosaur. If you could just move out the way, I could build this thing. Yeah, I want to build that one there. And then they can view the dinosaurs. We've got viewing platform up there. Maybe I should build the viewing platform down here. And then I know that that one's obstructed. They like the viewing platforms, though. I think people do like viewing platforms. I was thinking of putting it over here, like this. I do want to flip that one round. Put that one there, and then they can see. But, yeah, it's like a long way. But if maybe I should move it down here. If I do that, yeah, they can't see very well there. I need to rotate that round just ever so slightly, and then they'll be able to see it better. But if I build it here, look, the footpath is it. Well, I can move the footpath. Moving the footpath wouldn't be much of a problem, and they get a really good view here, and then I can move that fence further up that way, which is kind of what I wanted to do anyway. Yes, we'll do it. You have persuaded me, so we'll put that one there. If I go here and demolish that path and that one, And then I go to enclosures, and I go to the viewing platform, like that. And I put that one there, like that. It is 147,000. And then I take the footpath out here, like that. And that one is going to join in over here. I think I've got the wrong footpath there. I'll remove that. There. Right, let's go to the middle footpath. Oh, I can go to replace. I don't know why I don't do that. People keep telling me that I should do that, and I never do. I never listen. Right, and then I can go from that one. That one can go out that way, and it can join in there like that. And then I can go to power, and I can go to a substation, which I can put right there, and then I can join that one in there like that. And I still don't... Yes, I do have power. Okay, I've got power. I need to just run up here a minute and have a look. Okay, unused power 13. We're still all right with that. We've got no power outages at the moment. We've got this viewing platform up here for people's viewing pleasures on this park here. The next bit that I want to do, really, is build more fence. We're going to go enclosures. We're going to go to fences. And we're going to take our fence from that point. I'm going to build it up there. And I'm going to go along this edge up here like this. This is what I wanted to do to start with anyway. I want to bring that one over to there. And then that can come around there like that. And then I can take that one and I can demolish these bits of fence inside here. That bit there as well. Right. Right, so I've got some trees up here. I'm thinking, really, we want to remove some of those trees. We're going to do a little bit of landscaping. I do want some forest area in here, but I don't want loads of it. I'd like to do that so that they can, you know, the people can see in. The dinosaurs should still have a bit of tree cover. Some tree cover would be good for them. There, move that back a little bit. I'm thinking maybe we'll move this back over here as well. Come on, there we go, right. Perfect. There. And I'm now at the 300,000, so I'm just going to wait now until I've got the money that I need to get the ranger facility up and running. And then once we've got that one going... Oh, how much power have I got? That's going to be the next thing, is spare power. And we can put power... I can put more power stations all the way up here. Unused power 13 at the moment, so we'll be able to put some upgrades on that fairly soon. And then that's not really going to cause us any issues.
So you've got dinosaurs your guests want to get up close and personal with? The thing is, they can't. Construct facilities to increase visibility and keep visitors the right side of the safety glass.
I have dinosaur visibility up at the moment. Guests come to your park to see prehistoric life up close. Ensuring that your dinosaurs can be viewed by guests will improve your facility rating. Use a combination of viewing galleries, viewing platforms, monorails, and gyrospheres to cover your enclosures. Right. This one is here. Guests, damage, no. Visible dinosaurs, 5. Okay. Well, they can view everything at the moment. It's all looking good. I could put another viewing gallery down here, and I could put one of those down here as well. Except that I want to do that bit first. Gyrospheres, we got to research those before we can do any more. You know, I think part of this, yes. Part of this is that we've got this this whole thing going on over here. Look, so we can view that much of it. That area there is able to be viewed from these two facilities. But I got a whole chunk of the enclosure over there that is not being viewed at all. And that is holding us back a bit. Right, we've reached to 400,000. But she reached to 400,000. Right, operations, expedition, fossils, research. Ranger Station, I really desperately need this one. So, how are we going to do this? I'm just trying to think where we're going to be putting future pens for like carnivores and stuff like that. I'm thinking carnivores and stuff, they're going to start moving down this way. We've got a little narrow passageway there, and then it moves out into a big open area over there. We're not really going to use a lot of this space or this over here. So I think we'll put like the facility items can go in here. Outside buildable area. No, it's not. Don't lie to me. So if I drop this one in here, that's obstructed. That one can go right there like that. then I can also put an ACU center there as well, so that it will easily be able to get down here if we want to, but it's also quite close to this paddock up here. Getting in and out of this paddock here, where are we going to do that? I think we'll put the gate down this way. I need to do that. Enclosures, gate. I'll put that one right on there like that. Need to do anything else. So I got one gate down there. I don't need to put a gate anywhere else. I got one feeder over there, which I do think we ought to think about putting another feeder up. Oh, I need to put some footpath in for that one. That will go into there, and yeah, I'm going to stick with a slightly bigger path. That'll work all right. We can put that one straight up there like that. There we go. I really like this idea here where we've got this coming through, and it does make me think that maybe we should put a small paddock over here somewhere for maybe some carnivores. But yeah, maybe if I put built a carnivore paddock over here that can be viewed, and then have a small carnivore paddock over here, so I make a carnivore in the creation lab and then ferry it up over there. Would that be a better way of doing it? I'm not actually sure about that. I think maybe we just build the Hammond creation lab as and when. Now, what money have we got? We got 86,000, but I do have a ranger station, and I got that one. That one's 6 of 10 at the moment, so that one's fine. We don't need to do anything else there. Rangers, oh, I know what I can do. I can use the ranger station. Let's go to here. Ranger team 1. Oh, hang on, let's just wait 10 seconds for the power outages. We get a big chunk of cash for that. There we go. No power outages.
Really great job on that contract.
100,000. So that gives us 235,000 on there. So now if I go towards Incubate Dinosaur, what are you? You're 230. And it'd be unlikely that this one would fail as well. So we get just a standard Triceratops going in there. And while we're waiting for that one to bake in the oven, we're going to go over here and we're going to go Ranger Team 1 and we're going to drive the vehicle. We're going to go for a little spin. I'm going to go and take a photo of some of our dinosaurs in park in here. That way. And one round here. New vehicle skill. Ooh. Okay. How do we apply the new vehicle skin? I'm not quite sure how we do that, but we'll have a look at that in a minute. I'm going to go up here first. Right, I can go right in the water here. There, let's take some photos. There's you. Dracorex running. Collect 5,000. So it's not a huge amount of cash, really, is it? That one's going in under the trees. Let's go to you. Click that one. No.
Not sure how that'll turn out.
How do you got no dinosaurs found? I mean, seriously. There's a dinosaur. That's Dracorex running. Repetition penalty. That's fine. But then I'm going to go here. I'm going to do that. How many we got here? There's 2 Dracorex there. I get 1,300 for that one. Let's go back up this way and see if I can get that one eating a minute. There. Because they like them eating. They do. We don't get very much for those, though. What are you doing to me? That's not very nice. I'll resupply that one while I'm here. And then I'm getting out of here. I need to leave. And I'm hoping that our trike will be ready in a minute. And we can go and do something with that. Let's go back through the water. And then we can go and get our trike. Use the expedition center to unearth a carnivore fossil. I accept. We'll do that very soon. We need to release our new Triceratops. What is the Triceratops going to be called? This one is Tonza. This one is called Tonza. Right, Triceratops. I'd like to get another Triceratops to join this one. They are fairly basic at the moment. We don't have any shiny skins on them, but that's fine. We're building up our park here. We've had to go from scratch, so you've got to keep that in mind. Just go there and Tonza. There we go. Right. So there is Tonza, and I got 190,000 at the moment. I've got the ranger station over here. We've got the feed. I'm thinking we could do with another feeder. I'd rather get another trike in the oven first. If we can get one of those baking. There we go. Oh, it's 230. Right, there's our 230 for the next trike. We've got to wait for a few minutes for that one to bake up, and then when that one's done, we're probably going to have to call it a day today, actually, and then we can come back next time and expand out a little bit further. We've got this one here. He's asking us to build and connect a fossil center and do an expedition as well. So we're going to need 2 centers, and they're 400,000 each. Before we can do that, we're going to need one of these. 500,000? Good gravy, man. I haven't got that kind of money. I also need to upgrade this one. So, first of all, what we're going to do is... Well, outage protection is 60 grand. Improved output. I got that one there I can do. That's 40,000. I can actually put that going right now. However, I want the outage protection before I go for that one. Yeah, well, actually, I can do both. So we can put that one on there, outage protection, and then I can go for improved output by 14%. So then I go back to here, and that gives us +8. So now we've got unused power of 11, which will allow me to build the fossil center, which would get me another 150,000, which is quite a good thing. We're almost done with the trike, and then we can get that one out, and I figure this... Excuse me. There's probably getting close to enough in the park here. Comfort there, he's absolutely loving this place. And there's Donza over there. And then over here we've got On the Road. And his social group is at the bottom end. But Comfort, again, he's still pretty happy. He's not unhappy with any of that. And then Connor over here, their social group, they have big social groups. Grassland and Forest is absolutely fine. So, again, they're really happy. Let's go back over to this one. And release the dinosaur. The final trike of the day. So let's just get this one out in the park, and then we can name it.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are
Right,
pleased
this
to
one
welcome
here is called I'm... Oh, no, there's no... Oh, whoa, what are you doing? Don't do that. Did something wrong there. Right. Oh, dear. Okay, that's really bad. Right. Here. I'm... No. I'm all ears are you. There. I'm all ears are you. Is the next dinosaur. So there we go. We have a couple of trikes in here. We've got I'm all ears are you. We've got Tonza. And then we have got... Ooh, let's just zoom in a little bit. We've got Miss Peltz. We've got Tyree, we've got Connor, and we've got Devansh. And then over here somewhere, Tyree is ill. Tyree has got a cold. And then we have Silver Wolf 187, and we've also got the other one who's in the trees. So you can go and look at them when they're in the trees, and it is a little bit annoying when that it does that. So there's not a lot that I can do about that. 285,000 in order to be... Oh, no, I can do it with the ranger station, can't I? That's the first thing that we're going to do next time. We're not going to do it now. We have run out of time. So if you've enjoyed this episode, then please head down below and give us a like. And if you really enjoyed it, then please tell your friends all about me. Get them to come and watch as well. That would be awesome. And until next time, thank you very much for watching. This is Frithgar. Goodbye, and see you later.